Imagine this. A storm rips through, and suddenly everything goes dark. No lights, no heat, and your phone's battery is draining fast. It's in those first moments that the question hits you. Am I actually ready for this? In today's video, we're diving deep into the 15 essential items you need for power outages. But this isn't your typical list of just flashlights and canned beans. We're covering the often overlooked essentials that can keep you comfortable, safe, and connected, even during the longest blackouts. So why stick around till the end? Because along with the basics, we're unveiling a few surprising items that most people never think of, but can make a world of difference when the lights go out. From gadgets that help you avoid costly mistakes to tools that could even save a life, we're here to make sure you're truly prepared. If you're serious about being ready the next time the grid goes down, stay tuned. And before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more practical tips that help you stay one step ahead. Ready? Let's get into it. When the power goes out, water can quickly become a big problem. Most of us take it for granted that clean water will flow from the taps whenever we need it. But in a power outage, especially one that drags on for days, that might not be the case. So why is a steady water supply so crucial? It's not just about drinking. Water is essential for cooking, basic hygiene, and even simple cleanup tasks. Experts suggest storing at least 1 gallon of water per person per day, covering drinking, cooking, and washing needs. But here's a pro tip. Aim to store a bit extra if you can, especially if you have pets or if the outage hits in hot weather, when hydration needs go up. And when it comes to storing water, don't just rely on bottled water alone. In longer outages, having sustainable options like refillable water storage containers or a large water tank can be lifesavers. For those really planning ahead, portable water filters are a game changer. These filters let you safely drink from rivers, lakes, or streams if things get extreme and your bottled supply runs low. Here's a quick trick too. At the first sign of an outage, fill up your bathtub or any large container. This water can be used for essential tasks like washing dishes or flushing toilets, making a huge difference if the outage drags on. Once your water situation is secured, you're a step closer to handling any power loss. All right, let's talk lighting. When the power goes out, it's often one of the first things we scramble for, a flashlight. But here's the thing, just one flashlight won't cut it for a full-scale blackout. Picture this, you need to light up multiple rooms or move around safely in pitch-black darkness. Ideally, you'll want a few flashlights, one for each room and each family member. This way, everyone can navigate safely, no matter where they are. Now here's a smart tip. Consider getting both flashlights and lanterns. Flashlights are great for focused light, like when you're moving around or looking for something specific, but lanterns offer a wider, hands-free light source that's perfect for lighting up a whole room. This makes it easy to play games with family, prepare food, or even read. For the best options, go for lanterns that are battery-powered, solar-powered, or hand-cranked. Solar-powered lanterns can recharge during the day, and hand-crank models give you light even if you're out of batteries. These are perfect for extended outages where recharging options are limited. And don't forget about batteries. Keep plenty of spares, or if you're using rechargeable flashlights, make sure they're fully charged. Having reliable lighting turns a dark, uneasy situation into a manageable one. Now let's talk about staying connected when everything else is down. A portable phone charger. In today's world, a charged phone isn't just a convenience, it's a lifeline. During a power outage, a portable charger can help you stay updated on weather, emergency alerts, and stay in touch with family and friends. But here's the catch. Not all portable chargers are created equal. When the power's out, your phone's battery becomes precious. High-capacity portable chargers can give multiple recharges, letting you stay connected longer and giving you a bridge to the outside world. Choose a charger that fits your needs and make sure it's fully charged before a storm. It's not just about convenience. Having a working phone could mean the difference between staying informed and feeling isolated. If the power's out for days, a standard battery pack won't cut it. For extended outages, a solar-powered charger is a fantastic choice. Unlike traditional chargers, these can recharge using sunlight, making them ideal for emergencies when you don't know when the power will come back. Some models even come with hand crank features, letting you charge your devices manually if needed. Before a storm hits, fully charge your portable chargers and, if possible, keep a couple of them stored, fully charged as backup. Most of these can hold their charge for months, so you'll be ready when the unexpected happens. Now let's talk about something that might not seem essential but can make a huge difference in a power outage. Extra cash. When the power's out, most electronic payment systems go down too. ATMs, card readers, and even online banking become inaccessible, which means cash might be the only way to pay, especially in local stores or gas stations. Imagine needing fuel for your generator or picking up extra food supplies. In those situations, having cash on hand can be a lifesaver. Experts recommend setting aside a small reserve of mixed bills. Think 10s and 20s, so you can make exact payments without needing change. Another tip, store your cash in a safe but easily accessible place. If you don't have a home safe, consider a hidden compartment that's still easy to grab during an emergency. Cash might seem old-fashioned in our digital world, but in a blackout, it's peace of mind and convenience all rolled into one. Stash a small emergency fund. It's one of the smartest ways to prepare for the unexpected. Now let's dive into the one item that can truly make a difference during a power outage: a backup power source, specifically a generator. Now most people picture big, loud machines when they think of generators, but today's options are way more versatile. You'll find everything from full home backup generators to smaller, portable models, and even indoor-friendly power stations. So why does having a generator matter? It's not just about keeping the lights on, it's about powering essentials. Think about it. Keeping your food from spoiling, charging your phones, or even running medical equipment. Here's what to know. Traditional gas-powered generators are still common, but battery-operated and solar-powered models are gaining popularity for a reason. They're safer for indoor use, don't need gasoline, and are eco-friendly since they recharge with sunlight. When it comes to size, think about your needs. If you only need to run essentials like a fridge, a few lights, and a phone charger, a smaller portable generator might do the job. But if you want to power your whole house, a standby generator is the way to go. And always put safety first. Run gas generators outdoors, well away from windows and doors, to prevent carbon monoxide buildup. For battery-operated power stations, make sure they're fully charged or have solar panels ready to go before a storm hits. In a blackout, a backup power source isn't just a luxury, it's security, allowing you to stay comfortable when others can't. Now let's talk about a basic, yet often overlooked necessity: food. When the power's out, you can't rely on your fridge or freezer, so it's crucial to have non-perishable foods on hand. Start with the basics: canned goods. Canned vegetables, beans, soups, and fruits are packed with nutrients and can last for months, sometimes years. Just don't forget the manual can opener. You don't want to get stuck trying to open a can without power. Here's a tip most people miss. Ready-to-eat protein sources like peanut butter, canned tuna, or jerky are lifesavers. They're packed with energy and protein to keep you full and alert, and they're easy to eat without any cooking. Also, think about easy meals like instant oatmeal or cereal, which you can prepare with water if milk isn't an option. For something a little more comforting, dry pasta and rice are great, but remember you'll need a portable stove or camping grill to cook them. And here's a lesser-known tip. Stock up on dried fruits and nuts. They're small, easy to store, and packed with vitamins, fiber, and energy. Finally, don't forget some treats, like chocolate or granola bars. They're not only a quick energy boost, but can lift everyone's spirits when things feel stressful. In short, a good variety of non-perishable foods ensures you're ready, no matter how long the outage lasts. Let's talk about a tool that might feel old school, but is incredibly valuable in a blackout: a battery-operated radio. When the power's out and cell service becomes spotty, a trusty radio can keep you connected to essential news. It provides real-time updates on weather conditions, emergency instructions, and any critical news you'll need to make informed decisions for your safety and well-being. Unlike a smartphone that could run out of juice or lose signal, a radio runs on batteries that can last for days or even weeks. And here's the best part. Many emergency radios now come with hand crank or solar charging options, so you're never fully disconnected. Some of these radios even double as phone chargers and flashlights, making them an emergency powerhouse all packed into one device. Remember to keep some extra batteries around, or better yet, choose a model that has multiple power sources, solar, hand crank, and batteries to cover all your bases. Having a reliable radio is like having a direct line to the outside world, giving you peace of mind no matter how long the power's out. First aid kit. Now let's talk about an item that can literally save lives during a power outage, a first aid kit. You might already have one lying around, but in a blackout, it becomes more crucial than ever. When the power's out, accidents are more likely. Think about it. Dark rooms, unfamiliar lighting sources, and possibly even chilly temperatures can lead to slips, falls, or other minor injuries. And if emergency services are delayed due to weather or road closures, having a fully stocked first aid kit nearby is a must. Here's what to have in it. Basic supplies like bandages, antiseptic wipes, gauze, and adhesive tape for treating cuts and scrapes. Add burn cream and cold packs, which are helpful for injuries like minor burns from candles or strains from heavy lifting. Pain relievers and allergy medications are also essential for managing unexpected aches or reactions. If you rely on daily medications, try to keep a small backup supply if possible. Running out during a blackout would be the last thing you want. And here's a pro tip. Include a list of emergency contacts and basic first aid instructions. In a tense moment, even a quick refresher can make a huge difference. Keep your first aid kit in a spot that's easy to reach. There's no point in having it buried in a closet when you need it most. With these items on hand, you'll be ready to tackle any minor injuries calmly and effectively, turning what could be a crisis into something manageable. Warm blankets and sleeping bags. Now let's talk about warmth, a critical but often underestimated need during a power outage, especially in the winter. When the power cuts off, so does your heating, and the temperature inside can plummet quickly. One of the best ways to stay warm is by having heavy-duty blankets and sleeping bags. These aren't just any blankets either. Go for ones designed for insulation, like wool blankets or thermal sleeping bags. Sleeping bags are especially great because they're built to trap body heat, keeping you warm even in very cold conditions. Here's a lesser-known tip. If you have a camping-style sleeping bag rated for colder temperatures, bring it inside. These sleeping bags are often insulated enough to handle winter nights without any heating at all. Why go the extra mile? Staying warm reduces the risk of hypothermia or other cold-related issues, especially for kids or elderly family members. And if the outage continues, you can gather everyone into one room, huddle together, and keep each other warm, conserving extra blankets and sleeping bags for an extended outage. Keep these items somewhere you can grab them quickly, because you never know when they'll go from being just nice to have to absolutely essential. Hygiene supplies. When the power goes out, most people focus on light and warmth, but staying clean is equally important. Without running water, simple things like washing your hands or brushing your teeth can suddenly become tricky. That's why a stock of hygiene supplies can make all the difference in a power outage, helping you stay healthy and comfortable. Let's go over the basics. Baby wipes and sanitizing wipes are perfect for cleaning your hands and surfaces when water isn't available. They're gentle, versatile, and can even be used for quick face or body cleanses if a shower is out of the question. Hand sanitizer is another essential, keeping germs at bay even without water. Toothbrushes, toothpaste, and dental floss are must-haves to keep up oral hygiene when water is scarce. And consider adding a few hygiene bags with items like deodorant, dry shampoo, and feminine hygiene products for a full personal care kit. Staying clean isn't just about comfort, it's about maintaining good health and boosting morale during challenging times. When you're equipped with the right hygiene supplies, you're one step closer to staying comfortable and ready, no matter how long the lights stay off. When you're conserving water, every little bit helps. A few bottles of water can go a long way during a power outage, and they're portable enough to carry with you as you move around the house. But there's more to staying clean than just water. Heavy-duty trash bags are also essential. In a blackout, garbage pickups might be limited, and having strong trash bags lets you securely store waste, including used wipes, tissues, or other hygiene items, until regular disposal is possible. Let's not forget the basics: toilet paper and paper towels. It's easy to take these for granted, but in a prolonged outage, they become vital for comfort and cleanliness. Keeping a small stockpile of these items can make a big difference in maintaining hygiene standards. And if your water supply is interrupted, a bucket with a lid can be surprisingly handy. Fill it with clean water for washing or line it with a trash bag for waste management if flushing becomes an issue. These simple, often overlooked items help keep things manageable, no matter how long you're without power. Matches or lighters. Now you might think matches or lighters sound basic, but in a power outage, even the simplest tools become lifesavers. Let's talk about why these should be on your checklist. First, having matches or a lighter isn't just about lighting candles. It's about being able to start a fire if you need warmth, a way to cook, or just some light for those long, dark nights. And unlike battery-powered devices, these don't rely on a power source, as long as you keep a stash on hand. Imagine your power's been out for days, and you're struggling to keep warm. A match or lighter gives you the option to start a fire in a fireplace, light up an emergency wood stove, or safely ignite an indoor heating source. Investing in waterproof matches or a stormproof lighter is a smart move too. Regular matches can get damp or fail when you need them most, especially in stormy conditions. Store them in a dry, accessible place so you're not scrambling in the dark. This small step can make all the difference when you need light or warmth the most. Manual can opener. Here's one item people often forget about until it's too late: a manual can opener. During a power outage, those electric can openers in your kitchen are totally useless. Picture this: a pantry stocked with canned food but no way to open it. That's why an old-fashioned manual can opener is an absolute must. But not all manual can openers are created equal. When you're choosing one, look for something sturdy with a comfortable grip. A flimsy one might break, leaving you even more stuck. Plus, a manual can opener isn't just for food. It can open other emergency supplies like fuel cans or ration tins if needed. It's a small, versatile tool that can make a huge difference, and it's one of those unsung heroes during an outage. Make sure it's somewhere easy to grab. You don't want to be searching for it in the dark when hunger strikes. Backup heat source. When the power goes out, especially in colder months, staying warm becomes more than just a comfort. It's a necessity. Without electricity, your central heating system won't work, and in a prolonged outage, indoor temperatures can drop fast. This is where having a backup heat source becomes essential. One of the best options is a portable propane heater like the Mr. Heater Little Buddy. These heaters are made for indoor use and can safely warm small rooms as long as there's ventilation. Just remember to follow the safety instructions carefully and never use a propane heater while sleeping. It's also wise to keep a carbon monoxide detector nearby as an extra precaution. If you're lucky enough to have a fireplace, that's another excellent option for staying warm without electricity. Just be sure to have a good supply of firewood and to follow fire safety guidelines. Having a reliable heat source can make all the difference, transforming a harsh, uncomfortable situation into something you can manage until the power is restored. Wood stoves and fireplaces. If you're fortunate enough to have a fireplace or wood stove, keep it stocked and ready with seasoned firewood. Wood stoves are especially valuable during an outage because they radiate warmth for hours, helping to keep a room comfortably heated even in cold weather. Remember, always supervise any fire and ensure your chimney or flue is clear of obstructions before lighting. For those without a fireplace or stove, consider thermal sleeping bags or emergency blankets. These are designed to trap body heat and can keep you surprisingly warm, even in low temperatures. If things get chilly, gather family members in one room to conserve warmth more effectively. Why is a heat source so essential? Hypothermia is a real risk, even indoors, during extended cold weather outages. It's especially dangerous for seniors or young children who are more vulnerable to cold. So being prepared with safe and reliable heating options can mean the difference between enduring an outage safely or facing serious discomfort. Carbon monoxide detector. This might be the most crucial life-saving item on this list: a carbon monoxide detector. In a power outage, we often turn to alternative heating sources like propane heaters, gas stoves, or even generators. However, these devices can release carbon monoxide, a colorless, odorless gas that's deadly but impossible to detect without the right equipment. Unfortunately, during major blackouts, we hear of tragedies where people unknowingly expose themselves to this toxic gas. To stay safe, invest in a battery-powered or battery-backed carbon monoxide detector. These detectors will keep working even if the electricity is out. Place them near rooms where you might use fuel-powered equipment. They're easy to set up and could save your life by alerting you before CO levels become dangerous. This small step provides huge peace of mind, keeping you and your family safe as you rely on backup heat sources. Boredom busters, food, water, warmth, all essentials for a blackout. But here's one more essential you might overlook: entertainment. Power outages can stretch on for hours or even days, and without TV, internet, or streaming, it's easy to feel stir-crazy. A few boredom busters can make all the difference. Start with classic card games and board games. A deck of cards might seem simple, but it opens up countless games like Go Fish, Rummy, or even a game of solitaire that can entertain everyone from kids to grandparents. Board games like Scrabble or Monopoly are perfect for a family game night. Puzzles are another fantastic option. They don't need power and are great for keeping everyone engaged. A jigsaw puzzle or a crossword book can provide hours of entertainment and help ease stress. For quieter times, keep a stash of good books or magazines. With a flashlight or lantern, reading becomes a comforting way to pass the time and mentally escape from the stress of the storm. And here's a tip: battery-powered or solar-powered devices can add some modern fun too. A small radio can bring music or news updates, while a pre-charged tablet with audiobooks or downloaded movies provides quiet entertainment when needed. A bit of fun can go a long way to lift everyone's spirits, making a blackout feel more like a cozy family night than an ordeal. And there you have it: 15 essential items to keep you safe, comfortable, and even entertained during a power outage. By preparing these basics, you'll be ready to handle anything from a short blackout to a prolonged emergency. Just a few minutes spent gathering supplies now can save you a lot of stress later. If you found these tips helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to share it with friends and family. Everyone can benefit from being a little more prepared. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel for more practical tips and guides on staying safe and prepared for life's unexpected moments. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay ready, stay safe,